So you just finished reading ACOTAR. Now what? What do you read next? Blood and Steel. Women are forbidden from using blades. So our main character has been training in secret for like her entire life. And she ends up securing a place in this elite guard that's now in the midst of training with this elite guard. She ends up developing feelings for her warrior chaperone. All of this is just to prepare herself to compete in this competition. This was spicy. This is delicious. Everything that ACOTAR gave, you're going to get out of this too. Lady of Darkness. This is a completed series. Our female main character has been owned by an assassin lord and has been trained her entire life to be able to people. She ends up taking a job that could potentially give her the means to unalive the person, Fae Prince, of course. The Fae Prince that unalived her mother. She gets to get revenge on. But things go awry, children start disappearing, her plans get deviated, and her goals have to change a little bit. Again, very good. Traitors of Eden. So on the 25th birthday of a Fae, they have to go to the kingdom to take a test to determine how powerful they will be in their adulthood. If they are determined to be one of the strongest, they will gain a station in the royal house, one of the honorable Fae, and live a life of riches and powerful magic and all the wonderful things that you could ever dream of. Now, you could also test and not make it out on the other side. This test could go, it's a 50-50 chance. You don't know if you're going to make it back. The female main character ends up becoming one of the honorable, navigating, leaving her entire life behind. She ends up finding an allegiance with a 7-foot-tall Fae Prince, but the problem is none of her powers ever arise. Having a seat on as one of the honorable Fae, it's a target on your back, and so we go through quite the adventure with our female main character in this, and this is so stinking good. There's gods, yeah, highly recommend. Heir of Stardust and Secrets by CC Hartley. Oh my god. Our female main character has this ancient power that resides in her. Her family is torn apart and tragedy strikes, and she is thrown into this larger than life war between humans and Fae. The human ruler ends up looking for our female main character, and when he realizes that she harnesses this ancient power, he thinks that she is his people's salvation, the human's salvation. And they end up developing feelings while working together. The veil between the realms starts thinning, and our female main character has to decide what she's willing to sacrifice. This was phenomenal. You guys, I cannot stress, like, the world building, the world, the characters, everything in this was so beautifully done. Cannot recommend. Heir of Stardust and Secrets enough. And last but definitely not least, Serpent in the Wings of Night. The Crowns of Nyaxia duologies by Carissa Broadbent. Honestly, anything that Carissa Broadbent writes, I will read. I know that I will devour it. I know that it will change my brain chemistry, and I know that I absolutely love it. So I will read anything that Carissa writes. Trials, you have vampires, you have our female main character is an adopted human to a vampire. So a vampire adopted this human. These trials that happen, and a goddess grants a wish. She is food in this place, so she wants to be able to survive there. She has to compete with other vampires as the only human in this place to try to win this trial against other vampires, the most powerful vampires from all of the 3 different vampiric houses. Making an alliance with one of the other vampires, and things start to get a little steamy. So good. So highly recommend Serpent in the Wings of Night. So let me know, which books are you going to be adding to your TBR, if not all of them, and if you've read any of these, because I need more people to talk to about these books.